Well, it's too damn quiet around here. No audience noise, no performer noise, especially no juniors. So it's a time when we think back on all of the good noises that were in here. And it's our anniversary time, actually. June 26, 1973 was the opening of Good Company Players. So we're 47 seasons old. And June 28, 1978, we opened here at Rocka's. And upcoming in July 13th, the second space opened in 1982. So we're usually pretty busy around this time opening things. So I started thinking back and sharing with you that, Roger found the building. We looked around for a lot of buildings, but the turning point for picking this building, that it isn't so special, no columns. No one would sit behind a column. Now, Roger was in charge of finding that part for the audience, and I was in charge of picking where the stage would go. And since that's the front of the building that way and the back of the building that way, and we needed a backstage, we ended up in this corner on an angle facing the audience. Sometimes that's been good news, and sometimes it's been bad news. So let me show you the geography. So I'm at center stage, rare moment. Even though it's not the center of the building, it's still center stage to us because that's what the audience sees. So for those of you that want terminology, that's downstage and that's upstage. That goes all the way back to when they used to rake the stages if the audience was flat. Sometimes our audiences have been flat, but that's the terminology. Stage right is the actor's right as they face the audience. We started with just the center part of the stage, but it didn't take long for us to realize that we needed a stage right ramp to give us a little more acting area. And likewise, there's a stage left ramp. The stage kind of looks like it's holding out its arms to you, the audience. So I named this area the armpit. So we have a stage right armpit and a stage left armpit. And any of the performers that are hearing this, they know when they're told to go to the armpit, where to go. Now, one of the fun things about this is the total way we get on stage. So every set has to allow for that. There's one little secret that everybody learns. That doesn't move. And if you're coming off stage and the set doesn't cover it, and you come to this moment, the pole doesn't move, and you do. And so that's one sound that we hear, especially for beginners. The pole supports the mezzanine. There is an upstairs where the performers dress, and is important. So it's worth getting hit by the pole to support the mezzanine. Problem with the mezzanine is everything that comes on stage has to fit under the mezzanine. So even though this is only 10 feet, that's less. So this small piece of heaven, real estate, our own location, has survived because of the work of people like David Pierce and Ginger Lewis Reed on costumes, and all the lighting designers, and especially the choreographers and directors who have to work in this total small piece of heaven that you have come to support and love.